YouTube, how's it going? SJ8 here from 2for All, and today I will try to help you to decide who you should get first. Is it Kante or is it Pogba? Now obviously Pogba is better going forward and Kante is the better defender, but I was still gonna show you some clips to tell you who you should get first depending on the player and the position you are looking for. To let you know, you won't see a goal compilation here. I will mainly show you some tackles, dribblings, passes and also physical abilities. Now this was the team I used them in. I tested them in the 4-2-3-1 and in the 4-4-2 formation as the CDMs and the center mids. Quickly to myself, I would consider myself as an okay-ish player. Last weekend league I managed to get to 25 wins. Now I'm sure you guys know the stats, but you're still gonna get the quick overview here. Something you really have to mention is that Kante is basically twice as much as Kante is. But now let's jump into the review and start off with some proper clips. Alright, so as always, let's start with the chemistry style I would apply on them and the traits they have. So I tried both cards with a shadow chemistry style, and you know, pace is important and the defending boost is also really good, so I think a shadow really is the play. Now to the traits, so Pogba has the flair and the outside foot shot trait, and somehow Kante actually does not have a single trait. Let's start off with pace. So they have basically the same sprint speed. With the shadow they get nearly 90 sprint speed, but Kante's acceleration was a lot better. This is probably also because of their height difference, but what a surprise, with the shadow their pace is decent. Now to dribbling on and off the ball. So this is one of Kante's biggest strengths, because off the ball he is super responsive and you're basically able to defend every single turn your opponent is going for. As you guys will see in this clip here, I was able to track every single step from my opponent. Pogba off the ball isn't bad either, but not as good as Kante is. On the ball, Kante isn't bad, pretty agile and responsive, like a 7 or 6.5 out of 10. But do not go for skills with Kante, because of his 2-star skills he executes them super slow. Pogba on the ball is similar, but due to his height he does feel a bit clunky from time to time. But Pogba has those 5-star skill moves, so this is a big help in some situations, especially going forward. Let's also quickly talk about shooting, and yeah, Pogba's shooting is a lot better. You can actually hit the back of the net with him. You can do that with Kante too, but I think it really has to be a tap-in or like a guaranteed goal, because his shooting isn't great, a 3-star weak foot isn't great either, but yeah, you can score goals with him too, but Pogba definitely has the advantage if we're talking about shooting and finishing. Next up, defending and physicality. So if you manage to get off a decent time tackling with Kante, you will almost always end up with the ball, because his tackling, his positioning and his defensive awareness is absolutely outstanding. He lacks one thing though, and that is some reach due to his height. On the other hand, reach is one of the best things about Pogba. So with his height you are also able to get off some nice tackles. I will show you some clips here. You can see his defending isn't crazy high, he gets a good boost with the shadow chemistry style, but you can still pull off some tackles like this. Now to physicality, and yeah, Pogba is stronger. He can actually shield off players, while it's not the best idea to shield off players, or at least to try with Kante. But Kante has 96 stamina, so for him it's absolutely no problem to last for 90 or even 120 minutes. Pogba has 83 stamina, so he can also last for 90 minutes, but he gets a bit clunky the longer the game goes on. Last but not least, passing. Now Pogba's passing is absolutely amazing. Left foot, right foot, short or long range passes, doesn't matter. His passing is just quality. Unfortunately, Kante's passing is a bit inconsistent, especially with his 3-star weak foot. Don't get me wrong, his passing is still good, but his weak foot is a bit inconsistent from time to time. Now to the conclusion. So these two cards are two fantastic cards, but let me tell you this, if you're looking for a lone CDM or for the defensive minded CDM in the 4-2-3-1 formation, I would always go for Kante, because as a CDM he's absolutely nuts. But if you're looking for a player who's better going forward, let's say you're looking for a center mid in the 4-1-2-2 or in the 4-4-2, go for Pogba, because he gives you passing, dribbling, skills and also shooting abilities, and I think that's actually very important to have for a center mid. Now for the rating, Kante is gonna get a 9.5 as a CDM, because at that position he's nuts, as I said. Pogba is gonna get the 8.5 at the center mid position, because I think that's his best position, because he is so well rounded. Now for the value for money rating, Pogba is gonna get a 9 out of 10, because he is fantastic value. I think he's so well rounded with his player model. I think you won't get a card that's like close to him actually. And Kante is gonna get an 8 out of 10 because he's expensive, but as I said, as a CDM he probably is the best gold card in the game. Now guys, thank you for watching. If you liked the video, like the video, and also you can sub for free so you don't miss any upcoming uploads. If you have any questions, hit us up in the comment section down below. You can also check us out on Twitch or Twitter. You will find the link in the description down below if you have any more questions or need some advice. Now again, thank you for watching, stay safe and stay healthy. See you in the next review. Peace.